These niggas know me. I got it, I get it, I flip it, these niggas know me. I got it, I get it, I flip it, these niggas know me. Whoa, I got it, I get it, I flip it, these niggas know me. I got it, I get it, I flip it.
All right. What it do, y'all? So, welcome to the, artist review. I believe this is chapter 10. I could be wrong on that. But either way, I'm pretty much wrapping up the Gio Dee series right here and give you guys my final thoughts on Gio Dee, the artist himself, the Boston bred, born and raised. You know what I mean? In my opinion, future to be icon, not only for his city, but eventually nationwide, man. As long as he continues to believe in himself and he continues to build on his strengths, man. Like, dude is contagious. He's got that energy. He's contagious. When he's ready to just go on a song and he's just letting it all just pour out, you know what I mean? Like hot magma, that shit is crazy, dog. And as long as he's got the right production to complement his style and he's just feeling the wave like how he's doing here, feeling that wave, you solid, dog. So whether he's spitting, whether he's singing with or without autotune, it don't matter. As long as he's in tune and checked in, this boy is cooking some fire. I mean, this is probably the most Chef Boys type of banger you could ever get. I got it, I get it, I flip it. That nigga is cooking with this shit, man. So all right. But anyways, back to this. So oh yeah. These niggas know me. Oh, I got it, I get it, I flip it, these niggas know me. I got it, I get it, I flip it, these niggas know. Oh, I got it, I get it, I flip it, these niggas know. Fuck it, dog. That's what I'm talking about. That energy, dog, is just pouring out of him, man. Like, that shit crazy. So that's what I'm talking about. This is where like Gio Dee truly shines the brightest, man. So it don't matter, you know what I mean, what he's doing, as long as like he's in tune and he's feeling himself, man. And to me, that's what matters the most, bro. So like he could be on that, or he could be on some type of flow like this song right here. From Fashion Be Late, man. I think Gio Dee is a very unique and talented artist, bro. And once he kind of finds out what he wants to do with himself and the direction he wants to take, he's solid. So I feel like potentially you could say he's still trying to discover himself and really find out what is his stable ground. Or maybe he feels like he's like a nomad and he just gotta continue traveling, going further, and try out different types of style and music. Which at the end of the day, I respect that. But you know what I mean? You feel me? So like that's really all I can tell y'all, man. Like the energy is just so contagious, man. Like you can't help but just get lost into the music and just vibe out with it. And that's the type of vibe that he is. And to me, that's where, like I said, he shines the brightest. So sometimes it's a double-edged sword when you're like that, because then you're gonna feel like you gotta, I guess, camouflage your energy with other types of sounds, like a chameleon. But that isn't necessarily always the best way to approach it. Sometimes it's to work with what you can like bring to the table, know what works and what doesn't. And That's just continuous trial and error of experimentation. And that's what I believe Gio Dee is still doing even today. He really wants to find the best form of him that he can bring out for people to vibe out with him. I just think, if anything, he's one of the artists out here that really knows, like, if he wants to get back to a certain type of vibe, like how he proved with St. Regis, which kind of takes it back to his OG days, he can do it. So, like, he's not afraid to go back and sound like how he sounded 5 years ago. If he feels like that's where he feels his mentality is at, like, he's gonna do it, which is cool. I just think, like, certain blueprints from certain records, or, you know, like Fashionably Late, I think the TOTB series is dope. Speaking of TOTB, I already played number 2. Let me go to number 1. Again, one of the most timeless joints from him that no matter what, fuck it, shit still gets high. It's just the energy, dog. And I've always mentioned this. His biggest strengths, he's always killing the hooks. Always. If anything, this dude could have made his money just doing hooks alone for features. I mean...
Come after me, niggas won't battle me, but I don't give a fuck at all. Me and my niggas gon' do this, so we gon' ball, bitch, you know we ball, bitch, you know we ball, yeah. But that's the way it go. But that's the way it go.
So you know what I mean? Like it's a match made in heaven when you give him the dopest production. Like, I mean, just like top-notch AA grade production, and you let him have it. Like, if you give the best beat that you can make to him, like, straight up. And Gio Dee, I'll say this, man, your beat selection, if you go for like the one, you know, like the dimes, man, and ignore all these penny generic type of production, dog, stick with this type of flow, this type of energy that's just like where the melodies just overtake everything, dog, that's perfect for you. Because while some artists, they ride the beat to make themselves relevant, you're the type of dude that is just a perfect matchup for a grade A beat like this, because then you'll make the most out of it and you won't let anything go to waste. That's what I think is really dope about you, you know what I mean? Few artists can do that. I feel like you're in the same boat with Tory Lanez, amongst a few other cats that can really go on something really majestic and magical and really make the most out of it. So I just wanted to point that out real quick, as well as The Weeknd, really, if I want to bring that up as well. Damn, I've lost which songs I want to end it on. All right, let me go ahead and play let me go ahead and play this real quick. All right, perfect way to end it. I'm gonna end it on this song then. Oh man, it's tough, but basically I've just presented y'all how I really feel about his music, my thoughts. The energy is contagious. When he's on his own, dog kills it, and you can't help but just resonate with that energy. It's like I said, it just gets on you. You're partying, you're going crazy. Actually, in fact, I'm not even gonna end it on this song. I'm gonna end it on another song, because I like how that shit sounded. But I also like what he did on this song too. But you know what I mean? Like, if he wants to give you substance, he can do that. You know what I mean? Like how he did on Coldest, which I could have played that too. I don't even know why I didn't do that.
Either with me or against me, if not, you get more. Praying for a nigga downfall, she might hit you fast. I'm praying for my Lord, save me, I see better days. You won't catch me in no party, nigga, unless I'm getting paid. You won't catch me on no wave, nigga, unless I'm getting paid. You won't catch me up in the banks, know I'm getting paid. You won't catch me up in the banks, know I'm getting paid. Jesus Christ, consider life so many times. Jesus Christ, consider life so many times. You don't know what's going up in my mind on the daily. Niggas out there, me and bitches trying to play. Jesus Christ, just spend their life one more time. Jesus Christ, just spend their life one more time. I told you I wasn't even gonna kill them the summer. I made a promise.
Like I said, that shit just hits. Like, I could play that and it feels in its own way strong. Just like how if I play Growth, man, you know what I mean? But he's tackling two different ways. One, he's singing with autotune. Here, he's gonna rap and give you some cold bars if he wants to. So I want to point that out. Like, dude can definitely rap if he wants to, and then sing when he feels like it's the right time to do it. There you go. Confusion I have in my life, man. I drive down Blue Hill Avenue, see life pass by. Dump on more, and just passed away. Niggas getting shot down like every day. Taking drugs, man. See what I mean? So like he can come in, give you some substance, give you some bars to marinate on and feel. But then at the same time, if he wants to have fun, he's all about being the happy guy that's partying, wants to give you the energy, you're gonna feed that, man. So like I said, Gio Dee has multiple ways of how he wants to hit you. He's a lot versatile than I think people might give him credit for. And to me, it's a damn shame. Like when I look at Never Going Back, it's mind-boggling, bro. Like I'm looking at Paid, it's only got 383 views. What? Why? You know. But then again, like I said, I think people aren't woke to his music yet. And eventually, when they discover him, they're gonna realize, you know, check out his discography, and he's got so much music to check out, and they're gonna be like, damn, this shit was dope. Where was I when this was out? What was I doing? And obviously, no pun intended, but they arrived fashionably late, man. They weren't there to really hear you. So it sucks, man. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, sustainability, this is where it's key, and I think Gio Dee needs this more than ever. Continue to keep putting your music out. At the end of the day, The Weeknd did what, how many times before he really got recognized and he fucking blew up, and look where he's at. I feel like the same success for The Weeknd can happen for Gio Dee, and I feel like he just gotta keep on getting it, be sustainable, you know, like continue to be consistent, and you know what I mean, and do it within yourself, like consistent with putting your music out, not with being consistent with doing what everyone else is putting out. Do you, be different, you know what I mean? That's all I gotta say. I know why you're doing it, I understand, but I feel like you know, you bigger and you're better than that. That's all I gotta say, you know what I mean? That being said, I'm gonna end it on this note right here. And then this is basically it for me, man. I'm gonna even skip all the way right here. If you gon' fuck the exit, I'm good on any block. I feel like it's Texas when I think my past. This shit is depression. So far my demons like taking. When you get money, you start to get restless. Never follow trends, I've been the one to set it, yeah. Keep on living until you feel alive again. She gon' fuck with me cause she see Benjamin. She know that we bleed when we never. Get some work in the zip lock, knock out 2 holes, bitch, I'm lit lock. Some hoes say she gon' flip from back, some make my shake, it's TikTok. Dance right like that kickbox, can't spend a night, oh no, get kicked out. About to hit the road, ain't got time for a pistol. That's it, it's game over. Gio Dee's like that, game over. So, you know what I mean? To me, this is where I'm like, I'm seeing Gio Dee evolve in the right direction, and I'm seeing him actually grow forward. And I like that, because he's showing me, and I've always felt like he could sing. Now he's really letting those vocal muscles actually grow, and he's actually letting it go further than what they normally would be accustomed to going. And I've always felt like, dude, if he really kept trying to keep singing and keep practicing, and I'm doing the same thing to myself, like your vocals are like muscles. They're gonna go ahead and grow stronger, and you're gonna be able to do those runs a lot more often. And the best part is, that shit was no auto-tune. You could hear it. I'm about to hit the road. You know what I mean? So like, I mean, my voice is tired right now, but either way, you get the point. You heard him do it. Like, that shit was clean. So there's no doubt about it. When a dude wants to put himself in and really put the effort into it, I think he can make something magical. And yeah, I'm talking too much. 14 minutes in, but that's really all I gotta say with y'all. And fuck it, man. You know what I mean? Where's the one song? They gonna notice you, dog. This is the perfect song. I'm gonna end it right here. So if anything, Gio Dee, if you're watching this, dog, just go back and remember this song right here. You know, Nick Gray said it best, man. Soon, nigga, they'll notice you. So just be patient and just be consistent. buzzing like we on a third shot. So nigga then notice us, then notice us. Just growing up. Percent of success is just showing up. Yeah. That's all I gotta say, man. Best of luck to you, bro. I'm rooting for you, man. I really am. I just feel like you're definitely one of the most underrated artists out there that no one's really heard. And it's also motivation for why I keep doing these Vibe Out series. I really want to pay love and show attention to all of you underground artists. Not even underground, but like the ones that haven't been heard yet. You know what I mean? I've already covered Nico Lafray. I've covered Johnny Rain, who's really starting to grow for himself. Who was it I just covered? That Elijah Blake, that was number 3. Like the first 3 artists straight up were all like underground artists that you've never heard of. And now I'm finally getting back to that after going through the escapade that I did with Tori and Ty, you know, calm it down real bit and get back to where I need to be doing, which is, like I said, uprooting these underground artists and show y'all like they really dope. So that's all I gotta say, man. I don't want to, these artist review videos aren't supposed to be that long, but I had to really showcase by example what's so dope about Gio Dee. Like, y'all really were vibing out with me as we're listening to the songs. I can't really speak for words about how dope his music is, but I can definitely tell you, like, the music speaks for itself. That's it. So that's all I gotta say. Y'all stay safe and stay blessed, man. Look forward to covering the next artist in the series. This is gonna kind of hit home for me, literally, because I grew up in 702. In case you don't know where that's at, that's Las Vegas, man, Sin City. And in my opinion, I think he may not be the most well-known artist to come from the city. That would go to Neo. But I think potentially he's the best artist to come from the 702. And that's none other than Euroz. And I look forward to this. And you know what? I'm honored and I'm humbled to be able to actually put this man's music out there for y'all to check out. So that's all I gotta say. But see y'all in the next video when I cover Euroz. Definitely was fun listening to Gio Dee. I'm looking forward to when Gio Dee gets on this type of vibe once more, man. I know dude can hit you so many ways. He could be substantial when he raps. He could really just flow with the autotune when he's ready to just get lit and get party up, or he can sing straight up, flat out. So whatever he wants to come with, I'm just hoping that the energy is always there. And you ain't holding nothing back, dog. You giving it 110%, and you doing it on the best beat production choices, man. Like, that's key for you, dog. You gotta really have those really solid bangers. Like, that shit gotta be through. It doesn't matter if people are transfixed on the melodies. Eventually they gonna hear you. Once they play the song over and over again, they're gonna hear your lyrics. It's gonna be like almost like hypnosis. So that's where it's like, choose your best lyrics and choose your best way to go at it. And I know at the end of the day, the energy is gonna be there. So just do you. That's it. Anyways, y'all stay safe, stay blessed, and like I said, look forward to when I cover Euroz in the next series. Deuces.